Welcome to Week 13 of the King of Football. I'm the King of Football. I know all. I tell all. I'm always watching, and I'm always gambling on football. And each week I'm going to bring you 5 games that you absolutely have to bet on to increase your bankroll. So when you're in the club, you can flaunt and you can taunt with that paper in your pocket. Let's bring in my counterpart, Coach Harvey Ward Van Allen. Last week the coach went 1-4. His season record is 26-31. The King went 4-1. My season record is 31-26. The coach better haul ass to catch me because the season's getting to that latter stages. Game 1, the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys, Thursday night football. The Saints, to me, are the best team in the league. They're better than KC. They're better than the Rams. They're blowing everybody out, and they have unheard of players that are scoring touchdowns because the system is run so great under Sean Payton. However, the Dallas Cowboys are hot. They've won 3 in a row. That offense is now clicking. Amari Cooper's involved. Ezekiel Elliott is involved. And the Cowboys are going to cover this spread, even though the Saints probably put up over 40 points. Put your money on Dallas, plus 7 in the hook at home. Coach?
Put your money on New Orleans. He said he'd never do it, but he's officially become a fanboy with his money. The King is betting on his own team because they've shown a little bit of spark. But New Orleans is a monster. And yes, they probably will put up 40, and that means Dallas needs to put up 33 to cover against this New Orleans defense. Absolutely not. Make the right fucking decision. Put your money on New Orleans and take your money home.
Coach has the Saints minus 7 in the hook on the road. The King has the Dallas Cowboys at home in Jerry Jones Stadium, plus 7 in the hook. Game 2, the Baltimore Ravens at the Atlanta Falcons. We never know now what we're going to get out of the Falcons. One week they'll go in and they'll destroy the Redskins. The next week they'll lose to Cleveland. This is a completely hit or miss team, but they're going to hit this week. Here's why. They're at home, and Baltimore is starting their backup quarterback who had a decent week the last 2 weeks with Flacco out, but he is not ready to put up a lot of points, and the Falcons will put up a lot of points. Put your money on Julio Jones and Matt Ryan in Atlanta at home, minus 1. Coach?
Put your money on the Ravens. Yes, the Falcons at times are an offensive machine, but I think they're averaging about 17 points a game over the last 3 games, and Baltimore has arguably the best defense in the league right now. Atlanta has lost over 6 players, starters, to the IR this season. They are hurt, they are damaged, and Baltimore is going to win this game. Put your money on Baltimore and take your money home.
Coach has the Ravens led by Lamar Jackson, plus 1 on the road. The King has the Atlanta Falcons at home, minus 1. Game 3, the Los Angeles Chargers at the Pittsburgh Steelers. I would normally take the Chargers in this game, but Melvin Gordon, all-pro running back, is out. Pittsburgh is pissed. They got beat by Denver last week, and everyone thought Pittsburgh was going to win. Put your money on the high-flying Big Ben offense, Antonio Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster. Put your money on the Steelers at home, a pissed-off team, minus 3 in a hook. Coach?
Put your money on the Chargers. They're going to make a trip to the East Coast, and Phillip Rivers is going to move that ball up and down the field at will. Yes, their running back's out, but they don't need that running game to that depth, I think, to go into Pittsburgh and cover this game. Put your money on the Chargers, and Phillip Rivers having one of the best seasons of his career, and take your money home.
Coach has the Chargers plus 3.5. I think it's his stretch game. I'm not sure. The King has Pittsburgh minus 3.5 at home. Game 4, the Chicago Bears at the New York Giants. The Giants suck. They absolutely suck, but they have weapons, and they're at home, and they're only going to lose this game if they lose by 3 points, and that is not 4. We're not sure if Mitch Trubisky is playing for Chicago. It may not matter. They got a really good D and a really good running game. Giants keep it close. They may lose. Take the Giants plus 4 at home. Coach?
Put your money on Chicago and that defense. They are eating people up. Mitch Trubisky may play, but even if he doesn't, their backup quarterback looked really good last week. Put your money on Chicago to beat the Giants, watch them stumble, and take your money home.
Coach has the Bears, the visiting Bears, minus 4. The King has the New York Giants plus 4 at home in MetLife. Game 5, the Buffalo Bills at the Miami Dolphins. A game that nobody gives a shit about. But we had to find a game to bet on because we agreed on everything else. Buffalo goes into Miami. Tannehill's back. The Dolphins have a decent running game and a decent pass rush. They are going to win this game by a lot more than 4.5 points, maybe 10, maybe 14. Put your money on Miami at home, -4 and a hook. Coach?
Put your money on Buffalo. Rookie quarterback has sparked them. They are looking good. Tannehill may be back from Miami, but Tannehill's just really not that fucking good, so it doesn't matter. Buffalo is showing what they've got. I think they're coming back around. They showed signs at the beginning of the season. Injury, now he's back. Put your money on the Bills and take your money home.
Coach, that's Josh Allen-led Bills +4.5 on the road. The King has the Miami Dolphins at home -4.5. And now it's time for our lead pipe lock of the week. The King has the over 52.5 in the Dallas Saints game. The Saints, to me, will probably put up close to 40 points. I do think that Dallas might score 33 in the 35 range. Put your money on the over. It is an easy over, and once you hit it, you'll be up, and it'll be house money going into the rest of the week. Coach?
My lead pipe lock of the week is the over on the Miami-Buffalo game. I'm going to go ahead and do this.
$20, it goes under. All right, explain.
The King had already knocked my bet around a little bit, telling me he wanted to put a little money on the side, so I just went ahead and took that right out of the gate. This game is going to go over, guaranteed. Put your money over 40, Miami, Buffalo, and take your money home.
Not guaranteed, and for you viewers out there, do not be an idiot and bet on the fucking over in this game. I'm the king of football. I know all, I tell all, I'm always watching, and I'm always gambling on football. Coach?